Hey guys, welcome back to Sip and Tip with Chelsea. I have a very special announcement, so stay tuned to the end of this video. There's a little hint in this manicure. Today, I'm going to show y'all just how easy it is to do that sweater nail, to get the sugared snow look with dip powder and gel. Let's get started. Thank you so much Modelones for sponsoring today's video. I think I've used this kit, y'all, about 4 times. I keep coming back for more because there are so many amazing shades. You're going to get all of these colors, you get all of the liquids, you're going to get a cuticle oil pen, a cuticle pusher, you're going to get a buffing block, a dusting brush, all the things. For my base, I'm going to be using this blue. It gives a very snowy feel. Then I'm going to also use dip powder liquids. However, if you're a gel method girly, then you can totally do the gel method with this design as well. I'm going to keep it simple and just do a full layer of my dip powder liquid across the entire nail and pour the powder over. You can also dip in if you would like. However, I just prefer the pour over method for darker shades. So repeating those steps on each of the nails, they will each get 2 full layers of color. Then once I'm done with all of the nails, we're gonna dust it off and start on the next layer. The next layer is another full layer and then pouring the powder over. I think this design would actually look super cute with a pink base as well, but I was trying really hard, y'all, to not use pink for every manicure. Then once I'm done, we're gonna dust it off and start on clear. So we're gonna clear encapsulate to protect the color when we file, shape, and buff. Another full layer is all you need, and then dip into the clear dip powder. Once I'm done, I'm going to dust it off, and then it's time to activate. So we're gonna apply a very generous layer of activator to each of the nails and wait 2 minutes for it to dry. Then we can file, shape, and not buff. This is very important, you guys. When doing gel on top of dip powder, it needs a rough surface. So rough it, don't buff it. I'm going to use the 180 grit side instead of buffing. Then when I'm done with each of the nails, I will dust it off and cleanse with some rubbing alcohol. And I'm going to apply a layer of my matte gel top coat from Modelones to these 3 nails and cure for 60 seconds. Please be careful when using gel products that you do not get it on your skin. Then I'm going to start on my sweater nail. So I'm going to apply a dollop of my matte gel top coat, run my brush through it, and start on these lines. Then I'm going to pour the same blue dip powder over top into the gel and cure for 30 seconds. And I can dust off the excess powder and start on the center design. I'm going to go with these long S's. You could do hearts, dots, whatever you would like. Then pouring the powder over and curing for 30 seconds. Next, I'll start on those sidewall areas. And the reason I'm working this in sections is so I don't bump it, smudge it, or whatever I do with gel. And that's why I'm going to do small sections and cure each time. Then this time I'm going to cure for 60 seconds since I'm done with the nail, and I'm going to dust off the excess. Next, let's start on our ombre nail art. So I've got number 38 here and a little dusting brush. I'm going to apply a layer of my matte gel top coat and leave it wet. Then we're going to start at our free edge, just tapping the powder on until we're happy, working our way to the center, and we're going to cure for 60 seconds. Now I can dust off the excess and we have a matte sugared effect. So let's start on that snow nail. With the same gel matte top coat, I'm going to not cure it right now, leave it wet, and pour the glitter over top. You really want to pour a lot onto there. Make sure you get all the way to those sidewalls and tap off the excess. Then I'm going to use this orange wood stick. You can also use a toothpick or a dotting tool, and I'm going to start by carving out my little paw print. So you can do however you want. You could do hearts, you could do dots, you could do another little sweater design or write words into it. We just want to make sure that we don't cure the gel, that it's still wet when we do this. Then when I'm done, I'm going to cure for the full 60 seconds. So don't dust it off, cure for 60 seconds, and then you can dust off the excess powder. All right, y'all, that is it. So I'm going to add my cuticle oil. That's why they look really wet. So this is how simple it is to get that sugared effect or do the sweater nail art. It does have a textured feel, a sort of gritty feel, if you will. So if that bothers you, then I would suggest adding a top coat on top. However, if you do want that sugared effect, this is how simple it is. Several months ago, my dog Bubba did pass away, and I was absolutely devastated, to put it lightly. Our hearts were ready for our newest family member. So I would like to introduce you guys to Daisy. She is a very sweet 13-week-old yellow lab, and she is just incredibly intelligent. We are so enamored with her, and in honor of her, I wanted to do this manicure. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here, and thank you Modelones for sponsoring today's video and supporting my channel. Without y'all and my sponsors, I would not be able to do what I do and what I love. So thank y'all so much, and I will see you next week. Guess what we're gonna go do?
What?
Paisley, one of your guesses was right.
Which one was it?
We are going to go pick out a puppy. Are you happy?
We're gonna get a puppy.
What do you think, kids? We're gonna go get a puppy.